Hey, what's up? It's Jared. I have an album coming out April 11th called The Hallway, available on all streaming platforms. It's coming out really soon. And I wanted to share another song on the album that means a lot to me and tell you a little bit more about why I wrote it. This song in particular is called What Do You Like? And it actually features my daughter, Audrey. Audrey at the time, she was about 4, maybe 3 years old. It was definitely some time ago. She's about to be 7, which I can't wait. She's getting big so fast. But Audrey at the time, she was obsessed with this little kitchenette that she had. And in the kitchenette, she had little pots and pans, and she had, plastic food, so grapes and bread and burgers and tomatoes. And so what we would do is she always wanted to play this game where she would literally put on an apron, a kid's apron. She would have like a marker in her hand. So she'd walk around with a marker and a little thing, and she'd go, okay, what do you like? What do you like? And she would take your order, and she'd go get you in the kitchenette what you asked for, which, by the way, I'll take a muffin. And she comes back with a cheeseburger patty, right? So I was having a moment with her where it was just me and her, and she walks up to me, and for some reason the Lord just happened to use it, and he has this way of doing that, which is amazing to me. But all of a sudden he decided to use this moment as a revelatory moment in my life. And so Audrey walks up and she goes, Daddy, what do you like? And I said, I think I'll have a cookie. And she goes, okay, I go get it for you, Daddy. I go get it for you. And she looks in the kitchenette. She's been there a while and she can't find it. So she ends up going upstairs. And at the time we lived in a townhome. And so she goes up these stairs and she's in her room and she can't really reach the light and all this stuff. And so she's in there and it's kind of dark. It's not super light. She's under her bed. She's looking everywhere. And she's been up there for like 5 minutes. So I decide to sneak up there. And I sneak up there and I look inside, and she is like under the crib, and she is like her whole head, her arms, everything. And she is looking around for this little plastic cookie so that she can give me what I asked for. And right in that moment, I just felt like God said, man, I wish that you would respond that way when I ask you for something. And I had the same exact response I'm having right now, where I got real teary-eyed and I started to cry. And I said, Lord, I'm so sorry where you've asked for things and I've been not interested in giving them to you. And I started to really think about what the Lord said. Man, I wish that you would respond this way, that when I ask for something, you would go get it with that same zeal, that same passion to obey or to give me what I'm asking for. And so I started to write this song, and it was kind of wild. I started to see things in my own life where the Lord was asking for me to give them to him. Things inside my heart that I was holding captive, and he was asking for them so he could really set me free. He could really help me to move forward in my faith with him and in my walk with him. And I was holding them captive, not allowing him to do that. I wasn't able to give them to him. And so I started to recognize, man, Audrey was willing to go up all those stairs by herself into a room where, it's dark, and she is looking everywhere just so that she can please her father, just so that she can give me what I asked for. And I started to go, Lord, if there's anything that's inside my heart that I'm hiding away, if there's anything that I'm holding captive, that you're asking for, please make it so known to me, God, because when was it ever up to me, what I give to you? When is it ever up to me what I bring to you? It's always up to God. Whatever God wants in my heart is his. I belong to him. So who am I as the man to look at the Creator and say, no, you're not welcome to have that? And I started to really lean into that. And so this song is a little bit longer, but the song starts out with my daughter's sweet little voice. I actually pulled out my phone and recorded it about 3 years ago, her and I having a conversation like that. And so you'll hear that in the song, and then you hear me really basically have a spontaneous moment where I just hit record and I just started to sing, and I just started to really let the Lord really use what was in my heart on the recording, and I didn't edit anything, so it was a one take song. But I'm really excited for you to listen to it. I really hope that it speaks to you like it has to me, and more than anything, that it wouldn't just be something you hear and enjoy, but it would be something your heart hears and changes you, and seed would be planted, and that it would even water what God's already doing in your heart. I can't wait for you to hear it.
Oh, find what you want.